Hello and welcome to an introduction to the use of swing pells in historic fencing. My name is Brennan. I'm the longsword instructor at the Niagara School of Arms. So like anything in life, we have to ask ourselves, what does it do and how well does it do it? So a swing pell is a kind of a pell. A pell is a target that you can strike to get feedback. Most pells are just a static target that stays in place, and this can provide a lot of great information to a fencer. For example, how hard you're striking, what the structure of your blow is, where your attacks are landing on your sword. All of that is vital information. A swing pell is just a target that's dangling on a rope. So when you strike the target, it will begin to move around, and then you've got a bit of variation in your exercise with the pell. For the record, my swing pell is constructed of 3 parts: a belt, a 3-pound kettlebell, and a tree. The tree was conveniently placed here before I arrived at the park. Thank you, City Hall. When you choose your target, keep in mind that what you want to do with it. A tennis ball is great for a small thrusting target, but does not provide enough mass to resist a strike. Conversely, this can be an advantage because the lighter target can move faster. Also consider safety. A swing pell kind of swings back, and a heavy target could hurt you if you're not careful. When considering the length of your rope, think about how high you want to set your target relative to your body. I have mine set at my shoulder for this video because I need to work on body shots. And with that established, let's discuss exercises with the swing pell. This can be a pretty creative training tool, so we'll talk about intent instead of specific exercises. So if you want to work on targeting, striking the pell when it's static could suffice. You can also let it move from strikes and work on attacking a moving target. And whether that movement is side to side or approaching or retreating from you. Striking a moving pell from a farther range can also help with your distance. So if you're whiffing attacks during your fencing or you end up in grappling range too often, this can help. You can practice your thrusts just the same as your strikes with the swing pell. My kettlebell lets me thrust through the handle to practice my point control, but a mason jar lid can be a great target, and so can the tennis ball. A heavy target can be challenging to push backward with a thrust, and this can be used to help align the force of your thrust a little bit better. You can also use a swing pell to practice swaying and other kinds of evasion. In this exercise, I dip my head and shoulder to the side to evade an attack and return a blow past the inside line. You can practice other evasions like retreating footwork, offline steps, and so on. A lighter target with a taller hanging point and a longer rope can cover more ground and in that way offer more variety for practicing evasion. You can use a pell to work on specific sequences or techniques. You should clearly plan out what you want to work on and what that should look like. For example, here I imagine the pell as the opponent's sword. So I strike the pell to create a beat, then place a blow to the imagined person beyond it, and while retreating, cover the line against an after blow. These are just a few of the examples of how to use the swing pell to train. You can use them for some of the basics and for some more advanced techniques. Swing pells are a pretty versatile tool and can be fairly compact and lightweight, which makes for easy storage and setup. Like all solo training tools, it is limited compared to having a partner to work with. And that's all I have for you today. Now get out there and train.